sorry. Good thing that you are here. Good job with the cows. I have some rather interesting news for you.
What is it, Tinka?
I have heard that Isabel is meeting a corporate bigwig today. Someone really important.
How do you hear something like that?
Well, let's say that I put myself in a position to have heard it. I was at the Kaltenbach Ranch and listened in on her phone call.
They let you on the ranch?
Not really, but listen. Isabel was talking to a certain Mr. Seldrick from Waterflow Unlimited. Apparently, he promised Isabel a good deal. One that will change the future of the ranch and maybe even of the whole world. That's all I know.
Do you know where they are meeting?
They will meet at the train station, but she will apparently take him somewhere. You should follow them without getting caught and find out what's going on.
Windstorm is big, but he is stealthy. Am I right? We will be on our way, Tinka.
Water flow.
What's wrong, Mika?
I know that company. I met them in Andalusia when I brought Windstorm to Aura. At that time, they wanted to flatten the habitat of some wild horses in order to tap the water source there. They had excavators, off-road vehicles, and even helicopters.
And what did you do, Mika?
Well, what any normal girl of my age would have done. I broke the deal and sent them scrambling.
And here, I was thinking this adventure was wild. There she is. Let's be quiet and eavesdrop.
Mr. Seldrick, glad you could make it.
Mrs. Herberg, greetie. Ah, my God. Does the country always smell like this?
The local industry, fertilizers and such. I'm so sorry if it bothers you.
Huh. The human race is constantly evolving, Mrs. Herberg. If God wanted us to dig in mud for centuries, we would have never invented automated plantations and factories. Don't you agree, Mrs. Herberg?
I don't think so, Mr. Seldrick.
Right. You don't think so. Progress will leave its mark here as well. It will happen sooner or later, Mrs. Herberg.
It will happen, certainly. Let me show you around.
Like in an old spy movie. He only needs a monocle to be an evil genius.
They are driving. I have never seen Isabel so distressed.
I have a feeling that I know where they are going. But let's follow them anyway. Watch it.
Shh, Windstorm.
Here you can see that we are already advertising the open house.
Good, good. As long as these billboards stay up, there won't be any trouble.
Let me show you the ranch.
Open house event?
Whatever that means. We will find out.
And here is the pride and joy of the region, the Kaltenbach Ranch. We are currently renovating.
Dealing with water flow would be the first step in the right direction to expand your renovation efforts.
Certainly, Mr. Seldrick. This is also where the open house event will be held.
Do you have enough space to host that many guests? Are you sure that people will attend, Mrs. Herberg?
Of course. Our open house is the biggest event around here.
You country people are really quite something. All right, let us proceed to the construction site, Mrs. Herberg.
The construction site. I knew it!
You knew what?
I told you I knew where they were going. I'm currently trying to piece everything together, Ari. Let me think for a moment.
There's the construction site. There's the construction site.
Well, looking at it, everything seems to be in order.
Construction has already started, hasn't it? Why do you need the distraction anyway?
Our little operation here has already attracted some protest. Of course, nobody knows specifically what we are doing. Let's just say we need the distraction to get our special equipment to the construction site.
Mr. Seldrick, if I may ask, what will happen to the site once the construction starts?
Jobs, profits, the future, Mrs. Herberg, the future. Make sure those billboards stay up. If everyone isn't distracted, we can't go through with the plan. It would take forever to get a local approval for this. It's a one-time chance. And if you mess this up, Mrs. Herberg, the deal is over.
All right, enlighten me. What are they doing, and why is the open house so important?
The open house serves as a distraction for water flow, so that they can bring in some heavy machinery to start with their operation.
What kind of operation?
Tapping the groundwater? Fracking? Who knows? All I know is that I do not want this to happen here, that's for sure.
We have to do everything in our power to stop this. And I already know how.
And how? Tie yourself to a tree?
I will destroy those billboards advertising the open house event. If no one knows about it, then no one will come.
In cases like this, I really enjoy your destructive powers.
There is one of these billboards. Let's see how we can get rid of it. it goes. I am destroying things and doing something good.
Feels like heaven, right?
If I see more of them, I will destroy them.